In 2010, it was Taylor versus Tyler. In 2017, it's Kailer or Kailer Yamamoto. As we want to make sure we get your name right as you get set for the Young Stars tournament.
Kailer.
And is there a history on a very unique, interesting name like that?
It actually comes from Hawaiian. The K-A-I. I want to say it means the ocean breeze, I think, but my parents came up with it.
Yeah, there's an ocean breeze here too, Lake
Yeah.
Okanagan.
Yep.
So a little bit different than Hawaii. What's it been like for you, just kind of, from the draft to development camp and now getting a chance to wear the uniform for first time in a game?
It's been a whirlwind, but it's been a lot of fun. Going from the draft straight to development camp, it was fast-paced, but it was a lot of fun and had a great time.
You often get asked about your size, but do you think that you play bigger than your height and weight suggest?
I think so, yeah, I do.
And how do you go about doing that? Because it's difficult when you're playing players who are sometimes, let's say, 50, 60 pounds heavier and maybe potentially, half foot taller.
Yeah, I grew up my whole life being the smaller player, so I think I've adjusted to that game. But you got to go in there thinking you're 6 foot, and you can't be scared to go in the corners, or else you're going to get killed. So I go in there thinking I'm going to win every puck battle, and that's what I try to do every time.
When you often see smaller players like Johnny Gaudreau, who was at this tournament, had great success, they've had people say, you might not be able to make it, you're too small. Did you go through that, and was that motivation, or did you let it go in one ear and out the other?
I think that's motivation, and I also let it go in my ear and out the other. It's great motivation. It makes me just want to try even harder and push even harder to make that next step and prove people wrong.
When you look at after the rookie tournament, your main camp is on the way. What do you have in mind? Do you approach this as why can't I make the Oilers, as opposed to why might they allow me to make the team?
Yeah, you got to have that mindset on why can't I make it. If you go in the mindset, just here, have fun. It's never going to go good your way. So I'm really trying to push for a spot. But if I get sent back, then I'm going to go back to the WHL and try to be the best player I can be.
Have you had a chance to meet some of the young stars on the Oilers, or is that something you'll look forward to doing at main camp, like a Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl?
I actually met Leon yesterday when we were doing fitness testing, and Jujar, Kahara, and all those guys. So it was a lot of fun, and it was great meeting them and seeing what they're like. It was really cool. Well,
and I'm sure they felt the same way. I appreciate your time, appreciate the explanation on the weight, the height, and the name, so we got it all straight going into the Young Stars tournament, Kailer.
Thank you.